Glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Because God deserves our, amen, a time that we set aside to give him praise. And then guess what? He's going to give you a special view, amen, to do what you need to do to get his will done in your life. Amen. Here's somebody else. Let's see our pastor, Apostle David Johnson.
You let me see the presence of the Lord. I'm so glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Long tower. And the righteous run in and they are saved. And then I cried to the Lord, and he heard my cry. He delivered me out of a hard way of breaking things off of us. God has a way of taking us just to bring us out of those things. God has a way of searching no much better than today. And God uses his words. Remember now, neither consider the things of old. And God said, behold, that word behold means what I do a new thing. We do not know it. So God is ready to change our lives, our thoughts, the way we present ourselves. It's going to be a brand new you. Are you ready for your new record when God gets you out of this? You'll never again be the same. When God, I lift you from this agony and from this bad dream. It'll never cause 126. Somebody try to for me, will. Amen. God is, it's not for long. I'm giving you an inspiration day. I know it seems like you'll be here in this millennium, you're going to be here in this situation, but God has delivered us. God has brought us to a new pathway, a new way of talking. Look what he says when it's time for Israel to come out. There was only to bring them out. God didn't bring the whole army down to bring them out. God just brought one person, one bad situation. And God speaks to the man of God and he asked the question, can you? He said, Lord, I know it. You would have sent me here bones to live. God has a way of taking our nothing out of nothing. God is the only one that I know that can go into a place and come out for the whole world. And he has the whole world in this wide world in his hands. Psalm 126 says what? He had like pressure. That's right. Let's go.
When the Lord turned again, we were like them that dream.
God says, there's going to come a time you may not be prepared to come out. I want you to get ready, pack your bags, send your notice in. No, I am prepared. Psalms 126. I am prepared to come out of this. Only when the Lord sees me conquering the space I live in, conquer inward spaces. And the only warfare that's left, we don't have to go to Cuba, Japan, or somebody and conquer them, but there's a must be conquered. The Bible says a man thinking, that man becomes. I am my thoughts. And I must conquer first. See myself defeated. I can't see myself hurt and not able to recover myself stuck in the hole without an inspiration day. When David came to a cave called Adullam in Psalms, in Samuel, first Samuel, to this place where there's just a lot of misery. There are death and woe, and pain, and confusion, and he was the leader of that band. There's something God break came into your ministry, it's about to hurt people, folks that need stuff, confused. But God was saying to David, this is not your end. I'm getting ready to move you to a place of overflow. I'm saying this. I'm giving you a place where you won't want for nothing, but now you can want temporary. And when God gives you something, he gives you an inspiration day. That day is prescribed by your attitude, by your willingness to say, oh, occupy. I'm here, but I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm here, but I'm going to get up in the morning and put the day before I lost everything. I'm going to dress for success. And automatically it releases you. It is illegal for God to hold your inspiration day. Someday I've been, Jesus got in St. John and he listened to the man at 8 years. And Jesus said, he's been in this cave, but I come to bring him an inspiration day. Our trial is over. And the battle has been won. We have caused you to overcome. Faith is not the answer, but it's the reason why I wait on it. It's the substance of things I've been taught. But the ever is going to come to pass. The end of my faith is not what I believe. I know he's not going to leave me like this. Jesus in a bad way for 38 years. And he asked, are you ready to go? Are you ready to get up? I'm going to ask my GP, are you ready to do what God calls you to do? Are you ready to just release it, leave it all behind you, shake it off, and make the devil take off? Are you ready to grow? Are you with me? Oh, yeah. I'm ready to get up out of here. And Jesus said, hi. He 8 years. And he asked the person, will thou be made whole? And the man undoubtedly didn't know to whom he was talking to. And how many times is if we was dealing with our cousin there? As if we was restricted to do or could do when he can do all things but fail. He went to a grave that had been in the grave for 4 days. Mary, don't run away now. He's dead. Jesus said, you don't know to whom you're dealing. I've given you today. And the day I marked him to come out. He may have been dead 4 days. Oh, happy Holy Ghost. Somebody needs an expiration date up in here. Ain't gonna last forever. Trouble can't last. Always. Jesus rolled that stone away. Rolled the stone away. And Jesus called him by name. I come to release you. Lazarus, I come out to say, but now he's dead. He's going to the underworld. Nobody can, but Mother, we get this man. And some markers in your lives are telling you that it's too late. You leave town, you need to catch another bus. You need to do something that the devil is allowing. He's practical. God knows he's wrong. And here Lazarus come. He closed on him. And Jesus said, loose him. Get him ready. God gonna loose you and get you ready for. I said, next turn in life. Say it like you mean it. So God gonna get you ready in life. He He's going to loose you and let you go. Have it. Daddy may have, but blessed is the person that have Jesus. Because they can, amen. Now, he sent himself to a man, which means house of mercy. And he spoke to this, he made whole. Man, I come to get you out of this. I know the down. I know people have dove in over you and they let you down. I know that I never let you down because I come for your personal name. I come to get you out. I want right here right now. Every person that is confused, troubled, worried, that you've been there too long. But you reach up with me and come and bring me down, coming out of this. And God is able. And Jesus personally have come tonight to let me know this is the last time. You cried your last tear yesterday, better and not bitter. And the man got up from that place, leaping, and he didn't think it could be. But God said, I'm turning your captivity. In Psalms 126 to help you to understand. I see on the clock, I want to have 10 minutes left. Psalms 126. Let's read it again.
When the Lord, the captivity of Zion, we were like in that dream.
It was like a bad dream, brothers. We have been snared by the anger. We've been beaten down and staggered by the winds of adversity. Feel it all, but God said, I've turned your captivity. Well, on the breaking of day, I can feel God getting ready to turn again. God looked at the people at it for 40 years. And the mountain stayed on their side. And God looked at them and said, you have to pass this mountain long enough. A new heading, a new start, a new beginning. You pass enough. I'm giving you an expiration date. I'm telling you it's over now. When you pray God for it, but now you can leave it. God turned the captivity. The people was in Egypt and all they knew was for them. But God sent Moses to give them an expiration date. Really quick, because God told Abraham, he said, your children going to stay in Egypt. But at the end of the 400th year, I'm sending a deliverer to get them out. Jesus came just to get me out of this. I feel Jesus came just to help me out needs, to keep his word that I'll never leave you. No, Jesus come to serve that essence. I've been talking. That's it when the Lord. Now, this is not the first time he turned it. Well, we turned. God can make 2 and 3 turn. We ran through it and we spent $60,000 and over. When the prodigal son had got all he could and lost all that like a slave child. But God said, kill the fat calf. I'm saying again, I'm going to give my boy an expiration date. I'm going to put a rainbow robe on him. I'm going to let him know that you was dead, but now you're alive. You was lost. It is somehow God grace and mercy can turn stuff that nobody else can turn, stuff that folks have walked away from you and say you'll never rise again. But God, well, I feel church in here. Amen. When God turned the captivity of Zion, bad dream. Oh, but God gonna wake you up from that angry nightmare. Wake you up from being the victim of creating suffering. God said, I'm getting ready to get you out of this. You're not going to stay here. This is not your home. And David is in that cave. A change was coming. He's in that cave with 500 people, 400 angels going to come. But when God walked to Samuel, the second chapter, and he looked at David, but he didn't come. He sent his servant. He sent the senior pastor. Is that what you're going to? In verse 5, abide not in this hole. Oh, sometimes it's hard to get you out because you've been that way so long. You learn how to out with lack, not having nothing. But God said, I'm about to give you the abundance. Not. I'm about to open my good treasures and pull you out of blessing. I feel God opening the good treasures. I tell him to do that he'll open 28 and 11. He'll pull you down the blessing. God said in verse 12, since I bless you in the city, see the turn have come down. I bless you in the field of your hand and the fruit of your body and the fruit of your labor. I bless every step that I've taken bad and made it good. I take it trouble and made it peace. I take beauty. I take darkness and have handed you light. I can't think of nothing else I could find something. You go into my good treasure. Because I'm turning things. I don't know about you, but I can search every scripture in the Bible and all understand. I can look at every verse from Genesis to Revelation. Now I'm saying you're coming out. Look in Psalms 126 and verse 2. God said he had turned again the captivity of Zion. He said, but let me give you something when I turned it. See, it was good enough sometimes, just know. But God said, before I come, I give you a sign. I'll let you know that you're coming out. And sometimes you need to know before everybody else knows that you're coming out. In the atmosphere, sometimes changing your spirit, sometimes changing. And God said, you could make the church now. You could do these two things. Watch what the heathen. And they didn't have nothing. They lost everything. They lost Calvin, how they living on nothing. But they watched something about them. So verse 2, something changed about these people. What changed?
My mouth filled with laughter.
Somehow we were able to laugh at a bad situation. It didn't matter anymore. Somehow it didn't have power over us. Stop us from keeping our train of thoughts. Somehow we was planning. Somehow our minds were saying, I may not have the best of everything. Sometimes I feel as I'm the least of all. But there's something that God, he can fill your mouth with laughter. Well, look at something out. Until you can dance over that situation, you can't come out. Our praise dance where you are, you ain't coming out. Because your spirit knows, your spirit saying, I can see down the road and I can see the blessings coming our way. We'll be eating, had the Ark of the Covenant, and his whole house changed. The mud hole turned to a river, the broken down house turned to a beautiful mansion, while the Ark of the Covenant do nothing. God done it all. And God said, you don't have to do that. Because the battle is not, but the battle, I'm going to turn your captivity. The first thing I'm going to do is fill your mind. Uh-huh.
In our tongues, we're singing.
And you're going to be singing all the time. Man, you can forget coming out. You can stand in your little pit. I'm about to give you a Holy Ghost party. Ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party. Y'all come and try again. Ain't no party like a Holy Ghost party. God's I'm going to give you a Holy Ghost party. You're going to get happy at the thought of that person in the office. You're going to be happy when the guy cut you off when you're going home. The check come up $100 short. You're going to get happy when they how much you stole something. You're going to that's like a fool because you know not for long. You know you're coming and giving me a sign that this is over. The storm is I can make it. So no more crying at night. Singing now. No more tears in my shower. No more being upset because I can't get what I want to get. I'm singing. Feel your spirit was singing. Oh, I want to talk to those of you that know God not out here left you behind. God said, you return. That's my question. Why put us in captivity, God? Just to turn. But the song said, by the river of Babylon, we laid, and they that wasted us, demanded that we sing one of those Zion songs. See, when you start singing Zion songs, you start troubling your enemies. God of praise, you start troubling your enemies. When you start telling God, thank you, I can't do it, but I want to recall those days before the cankerworm and the caterpillar one stole from me. I will tell God I'm back. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I understand the powers. And when you feel that mouth with laughter, then what did they say about your revelation? What did they say?
Then it says the Lord has done great things for them.
What? No, but see, you gotta understand.
Come on. All right.
They have a Corvette crib.
No, right.
Nothing changed, but everything changed on the inside. I want y'all, you can't change the outside. Revamp, renew, purpose, replenish the inside. And they said the Lord has done great things for them. Wow. They act like whatever is happening doesn't bother them at all. They have Jesus. As long as I got King Jesus, I don't need it. Power, shouting, running, praising God. As long as I got it, the heater said, wow, the Lord has done great things for these people. I'm in trouble about promotions. There's no trouble about getting the best house, money in the bank. They got Jesus. And I want you to grab home, look at ascertain. That's Jesus. King Jesus. I got close with this story. I heard my story. I remember when I was 21 years old, and I didn't have a car or anything, praising God. And a young guy, my age, Mark 6. Y'all know what that is. If I have one now, it's one of the little one in the back, and it cost so much money for a car push. And there he was, just maybe a year or two older than me with a Mark 6. And I said, how in the world can this man have a Mark 6? And I'm walking, trying to get to church instead of driving. You know, BB King, nobody love the Lord, I'm all alone. Steps is gone. But when I got to church, something got over me. I had a new dance, and a new perspective on him. I didn't want to bring me gifts all the time, but I saw him as the life giver. Soul, the one that pulled me out of hell, man. I just started praising God and having a good time. On my way back home, walking down that same street, that same car, the devil will try you.
Yes, he will.
Because the Lord has done great things for you. Myself saying, man, that man have a car just like me. It reminded me, you don't have a car like that. I said, but I feel like it. God will make you stand out because God is ready to give you what He wants you to have. He's taking the darkness and making this light. He's taking ugliness. He's giving you sunshine on the cloudy day. And it's time only God can change the inward parts of the man. Only God can make you happy. When you feel good, when you can't get up. Make you feel like you can make it when the storm. But God said, I'm there for you because I'm going to turn this thing into laughter and to be proud of you and jealous of you. They're going to inspire you to be great because you can praise God. Are you ready, GP? Are you ready to tell him thank you? And may not have nothing in your future but some more candy. It's an expiration date on it. I have closed you out. I have seen you. I've already been shopping for you. I bought the house. I give you the fire. I already opened the windows while you in dismay, while you're in frustration. God, my captain. Just think back 10 years, it's not going to turn out like this. Think back 5 years when you thought you'd never have a car. 4 years when you was living with your auntie there. And somehow God brought you. Have you done it once? Have you done it twice? I feel a shock. Yeah, my friend. Have they always come for you? You pick your head up, you wash your face, and you tell God it's a good day. And I thank you for helping me sunshine on this ugly, hideous. You have shown through and let me know this too. And I close in the word of this great man that talked to David. To him the second in 1 Samuel 22 and verse 5. I'm not in this hole. What's that verse say? It said, go back to Judah where you got lost. You down and got you in this place of no expiration date. Come out this hole and tell all friends. Come out this hole.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
This hole is weighing you down. This hole is making you trying to prove yourself.
Yes, Lord.
Papa packing, tongue talking, send a living God. And when you lift your voice, comes back at you. Am I right about it? Somebody?
Amen.
Amen. I just told the Lord, you're doing in this season. Don't do it. As long as I'm in confusion, in wantonness, in weakness of mind, God, I can't use them, but I could just climb to the mountain let the Lord know that I know. It's not over until I speak to all the Marthas and Marys. I speak to all the children. I speak to everyone. Tell them, you know, God has decided that I'm coming. Give the Lord a big hand. Somebody. Amen, church. Amen, church. I'm gonna try